Okay, it's Saturday, July 12th, 2025. Just a little update since we last were building the shed. Okay. As you can see, it's overcast. It's going to rain tonight. And look at that garden. You know, I wanted to get plants in there. So I haven't weeded it yet. And I just put what I put. Look at the size of those tomatoes. They have to be 3.5 foot tall. They got the yellow buds, which will be tomatoes. I did plant lettuce, but I have no idea what's to the left of that. That's a lot bigger than the rest of the lettuce. The broccoli is off the charts. The onions, the cucumbers, I put a little trellis, sort of half-ass. Got a couple strawberries, and the back one is all peppers. So that's going to be nice. And I don't know if I'm going to get it in time for my daughter, son-in-law, and grandchildren who are coming on, I think, August 1st. So we'll be able to hopefully have time to do that, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, here's the bird feeder, and unfortunately the other night I forgot to bring in the bird feeders. So as you can see, well, you can't really, Mr. Bear, from down there, you can see the Christmas light. He must have tried to get over here because that whole ring is missing. But more importantly, on this one, from down there again, I guess it's a little closer up, he grabbed the holder. And I came out, and it wasn't the big one, but it was big enough, and it was running down there with the bird feeder sideways in its mouth and disappeared into the woods. So I got another one along with 2 new hangers, but he didn't bite that. He just grabbed, I'll show you in a minute, he grabbed this, which was hanging out, and it went straight up, but he bent it down like he did the last time. And in doing so, he ripped this hole. It was down in the grass. So, anyway, so much for Mr. Bear. I take him in now at night and make it a point. So, anyway, that's not what I want to show you. Oh, we do. Mr. Jake, you going to sit? Are you going to sit and be a good boy? Sit. That's a good sit. All right, buddy. You stay in here. Stay in here. I'll be right back, okay? Yes. You're getting old like me. All right, so I covered this up. I got a couple of plants that I'll put in there. I have to replace these railroad, actually they're not railroad ties, they're timbers. So I'll have to do that. That's for another day. But it gives you some nice color. All right, so we last left off with what was going to be the firewood shed, which is now going to be another shed. And it's so good because I have things that I was able to take out of the house. So the tar paper's coming up a little. I got the shingles. So I put, some of the fascia was put on. And the door. Okay, so that's that. All different size ladders that'll eventually go in there, and there's the shed, and you can see it's up on the blocks. It's been there for 30 years. So what's under that blue tarp is all the wood and stuff I need to do the solar panels that are going to go back over here once I clear that out. And we got that Home Depot. I got this thing, I think, for $99 or something like that. Last year it was on sale. I had the trailer. I was getting something else, and I just threw it up. And there's some of the gutters I want to put on the back. And this, I'm starting the next project. This is going to be the firewood shed. So it's 16 feet by 8. It'll hold about 6 cords, maybe a little more. And I decided to put 2 windows in. They weren't expensive. They're white. They match the rest of the cabin. And so this way I'll be able to open them and there'll be airflow and everything else. And I'm going to, you can see where I put these cylinder blocks, this one and the other one. I'm going to have 2 4-foot doors. They're not going to be as tall as the other one, but I think it'll be like 5'9", 5'10". And so it'll be 6 foot plus the roof on that side, and 5 foot on this side. And where those crates are, I have the propane people coming. I'm going to get a 400-gallon propane tank, so that one will be gone, and it'll be back there. But I have to dig a little trench. Hold on, Mr. Jake. And so it's 4x4s and 2x6 rafters and fascia. And yeah, so we'll clean all of this, and I'll be putting probably these things inside this. So, and there's some more 16-footers. I went to Home Depot this morning, and I got 3/4-inch 4x8 sheets of treated plywood to put for the floor. It was less expensive than doing, the decking. So that should be good. And this window will go on this side, so there'll be light in there as well as air ventilation, and it'll look nice instead of having like a side of a shed right here. At least a window to look at. And I guess that's about it. So with that said, I brought some stuff back to Home Depot, but they didn't take everything. All right, Mr. Jakey, I'm coming. Alrighty. I know what you want. You want to eat, right? Oh yeah, I want to eat. Of course I want to eat. What, are you kidding me? All right, well, until next time, I got to get out here and do some grilling before it rains. All right, so until next time, God bless. Be safe.